a pat of butter and some oil in here. I'm going to take 2 ham hocks or ham feet bones and stick them in. And my heat's really low. It's really low.
But that's semi-frozen.
Yeah, and these are slightly frozen still. That's why it's squabbling so much. So I'm just going to cook these up until, on all sides, till they're brown. And in the oven right now, or in my broiler, I have a serrano chili, and then in about 5 minutes I'll flip it to the other side. Okay, so now I'm going to take an onion.
I can see your head in there.
I'm going to take, oh, and I've taken the beans and soaked them, changed the water, and soaked them again. And then this water will be taken out, and fresh water will be put back in when I put it in the slow cooker. So I'm now going to cut up my onion. I'd say probably about a half a cup, or not a half a onion.
Sorry about that.
I don't know, I always eyeball it. I say, oh, that looks like enough. Sometimes I use yellow onion, sometimes I use white onion.
Red onions.
And red onions is what I meant, not white onions. Hardly ever use white onions for anything. So that doesn't look like enough, so I'll just cut off a little bit more. Oops. And it can be a rough chop. It's just all, it depends on how you like it. Okay, so there's the onions. I'm just going to put them into the crock pot.
Crockpot.
The regular standard sized crock pot. Okay, and then I'm going to take the garlics and mince them. Do the old Rachel Ray trick. All of the stuff that you're adding can be, you can add more or less. It's all about how you like it.
How much garlic did you add? 2 cloves?
3 cloves, 4, 3 large cloves, 4 small. Now it seems like it's a lot of beans, but I'm making enough so that I can make refried beans and just have regular beans. So I put that garlic in there. I'm going to check on my chili. Ooh, and it is ready to flip. So when it starts to look like that, grab some tongs. Go ahead and flip it to the other side. You can of course do this on the stove, any fire, but I kind of find it easier to do it in the oven. They don't choke as much. So let's check these. Yep, time to flip them.
Did you season them or anything?
No.
Nope.
I didn't season them today because I just want the pork flavor. See how that's going. These are non-smoked ones too. So Okay, so I've turned off my stuff, and this is kind of what they will look like, just cooked up. And then you just literally just throw them in your crock pot. Okay, then I'm going to turn off my broiler. I'm going to open it. Take your nicely roasted pepper, stick it in a paper bag, and let it sit for a couple minutes, because you're going to take that skin off in the easiest way. The spices that we're going to be using, we're going to be using salt, paprika, pepper, and a little bit of ground cayenne, but most of the heat is going to be coming from the serrano pepper. So, okay, so now we've got the bag, it's ready to be
Start over again.
Okay, now we've got the steamed pepper, serrano pepper. You can use a jalapeno too. And we're just going to take the top of the skin off and take all the seeds out. So it just leaves the nice fleshy part, and by getting all the seeds out, you're getting a lot of the too hot part.
That's right.
And then we will take that and dice it up and put it in the crock pot.
Okay.
So now we've got our beans rinsed and drained. Put them in. Oh, and I've already put the serranos in there. I minced them up. And now I'm going to cover this to about 1 inch with water. Because they will get a little bigger. Okay, now this is when I put all my seasonings in. So 1, 2, I'll go with 3 this time.
Let's see what 3 looks like. Okay.
3. And it doesn't have to be kosher salt, it just needs to be salt. Then
Can't see that.
just a little sprinkle, not a lot. Oops, I still got some salt on my hands. And then, so just a few pinches of the paprika. You put it in there. So I just did about 20 grinds. And then I'm going to mix it, stir it. Stir it all up. And then turn it, put the lid on.
And just walk away.
And turn it on to high and just walk away for about 6 hours. And when they're done, you just blow on them and the skin comes off. That's how you know they're done. Okay, when you're done, your beans are done, they'll look like this. Great way to test to see if your beans, well, don't touch the side, if they're done, is to take one and to blow on them. You see how the skin is starting to pull away? When you blow on them, that means they're done. So just turn off your heat.
Maybe
and let it sit and cool down, and eat it and enjoy it. You can do lots of things with it. Put it in burritos, make refried beans, which I will show you how to make a healthy version in my next video. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.